Dream King Films, we hit the Terry Parker Braves.
Reginald Gordon, class of 2024, left guard, right guard.
David Smith, class of 2024, DN linebacker.
Jeffrey Brown Jr., class of 2024, running back, strong safety.
Shaheem Gordon, class of 2024, right guard, left tackle.
Yes, sir. And we got head coach Mike Holloway. Hey, coach, real quick, just talk about your guys and who you brought here with you today.
These guys have been with us, man, through the whole program, man. From my time there starting to now they seniors. And been putting in the work, man. Like, even through the transition, they guys already know, you know what I'm saying, what's expected of them. Hard work. They've been grinding all summer. And I'm proud of them. Looking forward to see what the season holds for these guys because, like I say, there really haven't been no drop-off, man. We still been working hard. We still been getting it.
Yes, sir. Coach, give me something individually on these guys.
The twins, both of them guys, it's funny because we always try to see who's the most aggressive one. So both can play offensive line. One actually can play a little D tackle. So it's funny with them because, you know, sometimes they're the same, but sometimes they're different also. David Smith, from 5, he's been with me even through middle school all the way to now. To see him be a senior and to see him progress as a linebacker and some of the other things we're getting him to play this year has been a blessing that he's been up for the challenge. My guy, Jeffrey Brown, number 1. Heart and soul, work hard, play running back. Even we're actually going to ask him to play running back. People don't know that. Even when he came in as a freshman, he was playing running back on JV. But he was so aggressive on defense until he's been playing the defensive side of the ball mainly all his career at Terry Parker. But by this being his senior year, we're putting a bigger load on him, and I know he can get it done. I know he can carry that. So he'll be running the ball a little bit this year.
Yes, sir. Coach, real quick, same question. Just give me something on these guys who y'all brought with you today.
Starting off with the twins, man, real aggressive. They're real serious about it. Some days they even walk 3-4 miles just to get to practice. David Smith, real aggressive. Now watched him grow up since he was in the 9th grade. Real aggressive kid, gonna be playing both sides of the ball. Gonna even put him at a little fullback just because he got that aggressive gene in him. Jeffrey Brown, he a real workhorse. He's our leader right now. That's why he got that number 1 on. He'll be on both sides of the ball. He's that guy last year was playing. You would have thought he was a senior the way he played, but he's been a 3-year varsity starter, and next year he'll help us out a lot.
Yes, sir. Guys, talk about how hard Coach Holloway been pushing y'all to start the season.
He has been making sure we've been working every day since we've been there. He been, I can't see.
I feel like this one of the toughest summers since I've been here. Since the transition, it's been way harder, a lot more work. Just so much more work ethic coming from everybody. Push way harder than we usually be pushed.
Yes, sir.
Since the transition, you know, Coach Mike been saying the whole entire time, there's one little trademark that he always go by, NNB, no name Brave. He just out there to prove everybody wrong. We are something.
It's been much harder work so we can prove our name for ourselves and get us right for this fall season.
Coach, talk about how hard you've been pushing these guys, and also talk about how they've been responding to you.
Well, the good part about it is, by coaches stepping down, it hadn't really been a change, really. Like, they already know that we expect them to work hard, lift weights, be on time, get your schoolwork. That's still the battle cry, you know. My only thing now is just to let them guys know that we can be anything at the start of the season. Like, seasons can be anything, and we want to be on top at the end of the season. For as our work that we put in is going to carry us over the top. If we get out what we put in. If we work hard, good things should happen. And they have been doing that. They have been continuously doing that. Haven't had any pushback or any blowback from any kids, no attitudes and nothing. They really embraced this. And I think they really want to let the city know that, you know, we're going to be okay. And I really believe that.
Yes, sir. Coach, same question. Talk about how hard Coach Mike and the rest of y'all coaches been pushing these guys this summer.
Like Coach Mike said, nothing really changed within the program. If anything, we turning it up a lot of notches. These guys, they really buying into what we've been talking about. You know, we've been doing 7-on-7 with other teams, getting work in. We just went up to Camden County last week, get some work in with them. like Coach Mike say, ain't nothing really changed. If anything, all the record predictions and how bad people think we're gonna do, we just out here to work and prove everybody wrong, like Jeffrey Brown say. But other than that, we still working. We're not still the same Terry Parker. If anything, we way better than what we was last year. But other than that, under Coach Mike Holloway, we about to take it up to the top.
Yes, sir. Guys, let's talk about the Braves defense, man. What y'all like about that group so far and how y'all been working this summer?
Our linebacker core has been very elite. We got Jeffrey Brown coming back. We got David playing some linebacker too. But our defensive line, they should be straight too.
Yes, sir. What you like about the defense, David?
Everything, really. Everything looked way better than last year. Everybody more together, more aggressive. Everybody been hitting the weight room. Should be a good season. Couple shutouts.
Yeah, I just know that we got a few playmakers on defense that's going to get it really done for us, you know what I'm saying? I know me and David going to get it done, so, you know, that's what it is.
Our defense looks smoother, and we can make way more plays this year.
Yes, sir. Guys, staying with the defense, give me a name or two of a guy on that Braves defense that's poised to have a breakout season this year.
I would say Jeffrey Brown, but I think our whole defense going to come together and put some work in.
Yes, sir.
David Smith, obviously.
Yes, sir. And who is that?
Number 5, Terry Parker.
Okay. Well, talk about David, man. What do you go bring to the table this year?
Couple sacks this year. Trying to break for about 110 tackles. Probably interception or 2. A few forced fumbles. You know, usual David stuff.
Yes, sir. I tell that guy 120 tackles, 12 sacks. I think he can do it. Yes, sir. Who gonna have a breakout season on this year for the Braves on defense?
You know, me too. Me, Jeffrey. You know what I'm saying? Last year I recorded over 100 tackles. You know what I'm saying? I had 2 picks. Made a very, very big impact on defense.
Yes, sir.
I think Jeffrey and David trying to snap this year for defense for us. Yeah.
Yes, sir. Guys, staying with the defense, who can lead y'all in sacks and interceptions, man?
Sacks and interceptions.
Sacks and interceptions.
For sacks, I'll probably say David. Interceptions, I'll probably have to say one of our other guys, Southside. He should be locking up on the quarterback end.
Yes, sir. Sacks and interceptions, David. Who you feel can lead y'all this year?
Sacks. You know that's me.
Yes, sir.
Team leader last year. Team leader this year too. Calling it already.
Yes, sir.
Interceptions. I'll probably say one of our guys, Southside, Terrell Mitchell. Yeah, he a real ball hawk. Get out to the ball. Yeah.
Sacks, I got to go with David. Although I got TFLs, he got the sacks though. But for interceptions, I got to go agree with the guys. You know, Southside, real lockdown, shutdown corner, man.
For sacks, you gotta go with David. And then for interceptions, I gotta say Frank German. I think he can do it for us on defense.
Yes, sir. Coach, give me your thoughts on that Braves defense this year and what you like about them.
Hey, man, everybody know I'm a defensive guy. And that's my side of the ball. That's my assistant head coach down there. He's the offensive guy, and that's his side of the ball. But speaking on the defensive side, can't do nothing without 1 to 5 right there. You're going to see Jeffrey Brown, and you're going to definitely see David Smith. But like they're saying, you keep hearing them say Southside Terrell Mitchell. Terrell Mitchell actually had a whole year off due to a car accident he was in. And what we've been seeing in 7-on-7 and against other teams is that he's caught back up real quick. So Terrell Mitchell is looking to be one of those guys that is going to be a hallmark in the home state. Greg Thomas played D-line. It's going to be hard to block this year. He's going to be hard to block this year. Number 54, Greg Thomas is going to make a lot of offensive linemen real weary this year. And Frank, they said Frank German, he's another guy. He's an athlete. He can play wide receiver. He can play corner. He can play DB. He actually finished off last year with 4 interceptions. Toward the end of the year, he started getting better toward the end of the year. But my all-time favorite and one of the guys that I'm looking forward to if I can keep when I take the muzzle off of him is Micajah Latiker. He's a sophomore, 6'4", 245 pounds. And he's been playing varsity since he stepped on the field last year as a freshman and can handle it. But I'm looking forward to seeing him for his anchor to D-line along with some other guys. We got a couple of guys, man, that I'm telling y'all, man, y'all don't sleep on them Braves. No, matter of fact, no, sleep on them. Sleep on us. Sleep on us. Go on and count it as a win. Go on and count it as a win. Go on and schedule us for your homecoming. Because we're all about popping balloons this year. Trust me, we're gonna do that.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Coach, give me your brief thoughts on that Braves defense this year.
That Braves defense, we got a lot of that front seven in the box. They're gonna help us win a lot of games. Like Coach said, we got 6'4" sophomore. We got another 6'2" D lineman. Like Coach say, no name Braves. I ain't even gonna tell you names. You come to the game, who is that? I never heard of that kid. We got a lot of great athletes that's under the radar that are really hungry to get to that next level. And like I said, we just coming in every day, going tour days, beach workouts, all that type of stuff, paddock camps. We're just trying to get better. We done seen the results from last year's spring game, and I done seen this team grow a lot from that. We all done learned from the spring game, from last year's record. That defense, once we put everything together, they're gonna help us win a lot of games. They're gonna make it easier on the offense.
Yes, sir. Speaking of the offense, guys, y'all talk about that Braves offense. How y'all like that group so far?
We got a young quarterback. I feel like if he put it together, we gonna win a lot of games with him. Our O-line, we's tough. Some games off a little bit, but we could come together. Running back, we got Jeff, and our other running back, Troy. They're gonna be a great duo in the backfield, and our wide receivers gonna come together and move the ball.
Yes, sir. Give me your thoughts on the offense.
I feel like our offense, we got straight dogs. The only thing that hold us back is ourselves. We in our head or either being uncoachable. Once we fix that, I don't feel like nobody can stop us.
On offense, I feel like we got a whole bunch of playmakers. Donnie, Tony, Kawan, me, you know what I'm saying? Especially our line, they can get it done up front. That's giving us some time. Us skilled players do what we got to do.
I feel like our offense unstoppable this year, and with me, my brother at online, we should be able to create time for our quarterback, make plays this year.
Yes, sir. Coach, talk about your offense and how special can that side of the ball be?
Man, the offensive side of the ball is one of those positions on that side of the ball. I'm really ready to see what they're doing in the game. Mr. Chris Walker's our offensive coordinator, has done a hell of a job at putting an offensive system together. And one thing I can say, we're not big in the trenches, but they do know where to go, and they will get on you. And as long as they get on people, and as long as they're getting on people, we should be successful with Jeffrey Brown running the ball, Centura Wilson. Our young quarterback, Tony Kennedy, he should turn a lot of heads this year. Like, I think he's going to be a surprise for a lot of people. It won't be a surprise to us because we see him do it every day in practice, but him just controlling the offense and knowing what to do and knowing the right reads to make and stuff like that, getting us in the right play. Him, the young wide receiver we got, Sadani Limehouse, going to be real big for us this year. Kawan Williams is one of our seniors also that's going to be in the slot that's going to help us out and is going to run past a lot of people. Offense is going to be, I feel, going to be wide open. Like, we're going to be balanced for as being able to run and throw the ball at any time. And I think that's going to be one of the biggest differences that people are going to see, because we've had good defenses over the last couple of years. Just haven't been able to score effectively or much as we should have been able to. But I think we got that fixed now. We're going forward. I think these boys they've been together. They're hungry. Like I say, they've been pushing, man. They've been really pushing since spring. So I'm ready to see what we look like August 18th against Trinity. We got Trinity Kickoff Classic. That's a great test for us because that's always a good program if you want to see what you really got. Playing against a team like Trinity that has won championships and things of that nature, it's always a good test to find out what your team might look like going into the season. So, yeah, we set that up so we can know exactly what we need to work on and what we need to fix week one before we play Atlantic Coast.
Coach, staying with your offense, Tony Kennedy, young boy, but he's going to be one of the best in the area for it's all said and done. Been watching him play since he was about 8 years old, and he's going to be the real deal, Coach. Can you give me just a little bit more on your quarterback?
Dual threat, man. Love to use his legs. We got to get him out of trying to run people over, because he been lifting and he done bucked up and he be looking at himself in the mirror and all that type stuff because his body changing. But at the same time, like I told him, hey man, step out of bounds. Don't take them hits. If you ain't got to take them, don't take them. But by him, playing a little safety and all that in the park and all that, he got that aggressive nature that, well, he don't want to step out of bounds all the time. He will take on the defender. But like I told him, hey man, we want to take as less hits as possible and keep making big plays. But for as getting on them, coaching them hard, being able to, know what I'm saying, get with him and all of that type of stuff, and being able to forcefully coach him, he's receptive to coaching. He don't go in the bag, he don't mope, he don't cry, he don't pout. and that's a good thing, and that's what he need to have going forward if he's going to lead this team and be a true leader as a sophomore. So he's a sophomore with junior characteristics already. I want him to be a little bit more vocal, but at the same time, he'll learn that part as he go along. But yeah, man, he's going to be one of the guys y'all see on Friday Night Blitz and all that stuff around here. You'll trust me, y'all will see his name on that.
Yes, sir, guys. Team goals. What do y'all look to accomplish as a team this year?
As a team, I just want to make it to playoffs. I got a goal of 10-0, but we're gonna take it game by game.
Yes, sir. Team goals.
Like he said, playoffs. Try to get Coach Mike his first playoff run, first year now.
Yes, sir.
I like to say team goal, just bring the team together, team chemistry. You know, we can make the playoff run, but be together. We got a young core. You know what I'm saying?
Yes, sir.
Play together. We're our new coach. Make playoffs first year, and 10-0. Main goal.
Yes, sir, guys. Before we get out of here, man, we got to talk about the academic side of this. Ton of little kids looking up to this Terry Parker Braid program. Ton of kids follow y'all online socially, whether y'all know it or not. Ton of little kids looking up for y'all. So tell them how important making good grades is in this whole entire process of being a student athlete.
Grades are gonna carry you a heavy amount. Like if you're doing good in the schoolhouse, it's gonna carry over when you're playing football. You're gonna learn to take what you know from the schoolhouse and take it to the football side of the field.
Grades, you can't really do none of this anyway, so grades always first.
Yes, sir.
Well, just like my coach, Coach Mike say, you're a student before you're an athlete. You got to make sure you get your grades done in the field house. You know, the worst thing that could possibly happen is though that's something that you can control, make you not be able to play on Friday nights.
Grades is the most important thing because it comes before football and it's the main focus kids should have.
Yes, sir, Coach. A lot of kids want to wear that black and red. They want their braids across their chest. They want to play for you in the future. To all those little kids, Coach, just tell them how important y'all take grades over here at Terry Parker and how serious that is before they can even put this black and red on, Coach.
It's very serious because, as you know, the college criteria now is deeming more towards not just the SAT and ACT anymore. It's deeming more towards your grade point average. And I talk to my guys all the time about your GPA. Your GPA tells you a lot about you because it tells the story of you the last 4 years you've been in high school. So if you're trying to put that black and red on, first of all, you got to go to class. Got to be on time. Got to go to class. Got to hit study hall if you're weak in any areas. You get an hour out of school to go to any study hall, any teacher you need to get your work from. So it's really no excuse. And just like we say, make plays, not excuses. Hey, make grades. You got to make grades. If you don't make grades, that dream you're trying to chase of being in the league or going to college, any college, you got to have grades. You do just like I just told them the other day. Can't do nothing without that classroom. It's no buck in the classroom. You're going to have to sit in somebody's desk. You're going to have to pick up a pencil. You're going to have to put something on paper, whether it's on the laptop, online, whatever it may be. You're going to have grades, and they're going to have to be good. C's ain't going to get you where you need to get at. B or A, and you'll be fine.
Yes, sir. Hey, guys, thanks for talking with me. Good luck to y'all future.
Appreciate it.
Appreciate it.